Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Check nickel.
Great.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. All day. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Watch the ship. Hey.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Newton. To Michelle on the screen. And he's got some space here. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the back.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Sony Michel with his 16th touchdown of the year as as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Dwayne Washington. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Get your swerve on. Check 37. Check 37. Yup, yup. Pump. Hands here. 57. Mike, 57. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Right there.
They run with Washington, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Brian Burns. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On 1st down, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Off the draw, here's Michelle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Just beating the play clock is Newton. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
I got you. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K'Wan Short has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
These two teams all tied after one. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, let's get there. At 25 for Mike. We're going 25 for Mike. Right here. At 25 for Mike. We're going 25 for Mike.
They're running that.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here comes Grant on the return. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
57.
They'll start the drive with Washington. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Squeeze. Crunch. Crunch.
On third down, Bridgewater. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
From the 41, Newton. That's complete to his running back, Grant. A gain there of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down now, it's Grant. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina! Corey Grant, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down, New Orleans.
Bridgewater on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. Check, 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 check. Go. Motion.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long. If it was me, I'd say he could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Awards show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why? Because he takes the ball away. Because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all of that. Add it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
Bridgewater again. Open man is Michael Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run from the shotgun with Washington. The tackle there by Brean Body Calhoun. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check 24, check 24.
From the 45 on second down, Bridgewater. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Check 31.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 21st touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now again, right side. Grant, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And this will complete to Will Fuller. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
50%. Ready? Skip the ball. Express. 8. Orbit. 56. Mike, 56.
On first down, it's Newton. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What is it? Express. 20. Get that ball. Get that ball. Great. Echo. 56 to Mike.
From the red zone now, Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
20.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Hayward. It's going to be a long day.
Throwing again. Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jared Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
They're on 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Tight end's right. 3 down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. You better bring.
To throw, Bridgewater. They complete it to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go. Set. Look at the flag. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, 25 for Mike. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
First down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it'll be second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Check, Mike, 54.
Final play of the half. Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And it's third down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 20. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike, 57. It's our field. It's our field.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Check Mike, 57.
To throw is Bridgewater. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Bridgewater. The 20 gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And Thomas has it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Washington now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down of the yard. Bridgewater now. It's Hill, complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get away. Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Blue down. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got Smith here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
57, Mike, 57. Let's go one more.
Here's Bridgewater. Washington's got it.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
57's right. I'm coming for you. You mine. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Watch the whip.
Bridgewater on first down. And this one complete to Smith. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On first and 10, Bridgewater. Again has it complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. All day, baby. All day. All day. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Bridgewater again. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Third down, Bridgewater. Well, this is caught by Ginn. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Hey, let's pin them. Full strength. Back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Mike 57. I got you. You're all mine, baby.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. And it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, They've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is
touchdown, Carolina. Corey Grant, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At the 29-yard line.
57 to Mike. 50.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. It's caught. Smith. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Hey,
that's good. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
First down, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
57's Mike. Watch 57.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, Saints.
57. Mike 57. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Let's go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
Now Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Watch the pass. Watch the edge here. Here we go.
Third and long for Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
He's counting. Go. On the rep. Let's go. Let's go right here.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Here we go. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Fourth down. They're going. Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower, and the Panthers will get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Double dog, that's the way. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill.
Again, it's Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I know you feel that.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run it. This is Michel. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Ginn. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
50 seconds.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Drop deep. At 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Watch the out. At 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. This game situation. Let's go.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At 25 the mic. We're going 25.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. I got Watch out.
And again, it's Bridgewater. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. Lutz with the extra point. And that will get them one closer. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go, baby.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Will also be guard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like go.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, dog pounders surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you
100 yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. They slept on the